Hello friends and welcome to breeding Arabian horses in Rival Stars. Now this was actually inspired by a commenter called Your Fave Lexi XOXO who said, Abby, can you please breed Arabians? I have a whole Arabian farm. And I thought to myself, I too would like a whole Arabian farm. Now if you don't know, Arabians are one of my favorite breeds, so for them to have come to Rival Stars was so cool. And obviously here's the legendary Sporkle, and if you haven't seen her creation video, you can go ahead and find that. It should be up in the corner. But before we start and I show you the rest of my Arabians, I'd like to let you know that pinehavenponies.co.uk has had like a redesign on the website, so it's all clean and fancy now. You can go to, as I said, pinehavenponies.co.uk, and don't be fooled by the .co.uk. We actually ship internationally, so feel free to have a browse on our website. The link will be down below. So, as I said, we've got Sporkle. This is Spark, so she is an Arabian mare. She actually isn't trained because she is one of Sporkle's babies, and she came from Oasis and that whole like legacy, which if you haven't seen that video, it was like breeding million gold horses or something. So that was our second mare. This is Serpent. This is our Arabian stallion. He just reminded me of, I think the movie is just called The Black Stallion, but he reminded me of that horse from that movie, and I decided to go with no markings on him. But of course he will have hidden genes, so he actually has a pinto band in his hidden genes, so it won't just be like bland horses. We should get a good mix of everything. Here's Risky. This is our third Arabian mare. I went for something a bit more like classic and simple with her, just because we have two of the pintos. I feel like we're gonna get a lot of those because I bet that that's all throughout all of the genes. This one actually has sparse spotting on the hidden pattern. And then this is our second Arabian stallion. This is Chancellor. I went for a bit more of like a funky design on him. I do really like this ombre pinto look. He also has a smudge pinto. I have a feeling we're gonna get a lot of pintos. Let's actually see the hidden genes. Silhouette Tobiano. Okay. So I'm going to guess that we're not actually going to get that many bland horses, but I actually did want to start breeding with Serpent just to sort of see what we get. So today we will only be breeding Arabians. There will be no thoroughbreds and no the Salé Francais. I do like the Salé Francais, but not as much as the Arabians and the thoroughbreds. So you probably won't see me doing a full Salé Francais video unless it's requested. Maybe then. Right, so let's hop over to the foal stalls, breed horse. We'll select Serpent, and of course we've only got 3 mares, so please forgive me, but we are going to be doing a little bit of inbreeding. Sorry. It's fine. No one's really keeping track, and there is no side effects, so I'm just gonna do that. Otherwise, I just have to buy a bunch of horses, and that's just not as fun as like breeding them and seeing their outcomes and using them later. So we're just gonna have to make do, I suppose. Right, so shall we start with Sporkle? Now, she did produce Oasis, who gave us her exact same pattern. I can't remember what the pattern name is, but I reckon that gene is quite strong in her. So let's see what we've got. This is our first Arabian baby of the season. Oh, it's so cute! It's, like I said, I can tell I have senses. That's the exact same pattern as the mother, but it's in chestnut. It's so cute. Okay, let's go ahead and skip her to a mare. I feel like calling her Ginger. I know that's such like a basic name for a chestnut, but she's so cute. Oh, okay. She actually went more of like, I actually don't know what that is called. I'll have to have a look. Hold on. Oh, so it's a copper chestnut with no dilution. Okay, I guess Ginger isn't really a fitting name for her anymore. I might change her name. Hold on. I have renamed her Riddle because I felt like Ginger didn't fit her name. It fit her as a foal, but not so much as a mare. So she's been renamed to Riddle. Don't get confused. And of course, as usual, let me know in the comments who your favorite was. I'm not picking favorites yet because we only have 1 foal. Let's see what we've got from Risky. I'm hoping for a dapple. Okay, so that is the Sparse Dots, I believe was the name of it, that we saw in Risky's hidden genes. So that makes a lot of sense. So far, I believe it's been the mares that have like carried the strongest genes. So this is actually a stallion, which is interesting. So let's pick a name for him. King of the Peril? Absolutely. I didn't know that they did multiple like big long phrase names. I thought it was just like a double barrel name, but apparently King of the Peril is one. So let's go with that because that's absolutely epic. So this is a stallion. And he is a good-looking guy. He is a very good-looking guy. Let's have a quick look at him. So he's a base color of rich brown with no dilution and sparse spotting. That's it. That's what I saw on Risky. Yes, so that came from Risky as well. Interesting. So far, the mares have definitely carried in terms of the gene pool. So let's see what Spark gives us. Now, Spark is Sporkle's foal. So interesting. I thought that that was going to be a definite carryover. That looks like a nun pattern to me. I could be wrong. This is a filly, so this is our second girl, and that is a gorgeous foal. That's a really, really pretty foal. You know what? I'm going to call her Summer just because that is a really cute name. So let's see what she looks like grown up. Yes. Oh, she's gorgeous. I am a sucker for bays. That color on the body with the dark legs is just it has my heart. She's absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness. And I love the socks at the back as well. So here she is. Here's Summer. Oh, she's so pretty. Yes, so she has no pattern, which I wasn't really expecting. Interesting. Who did that come from? It could have come from Serpent the dad, just straight on. So interesting. Okay, so that was our first batch. Let me know out of these three which is your favorite so far. We've got Riddle, King of Peril, and Summer. I am biased. I'm gonna pick Summer just because that coat is just mwah. It's so bland and it's so perfect. It literally doesn't need to be anything more. So that was the breeding with Serpent. Now I'm tempted to do a second batch breeding with Chancellor as the stud, or we could do 2 mares that we got and 1 extra mare with Chancellor, which I think I might do just to spice things up a bit. So we'll set Chancellor as stud, go to the foal stalls and select the 2 fillies that we bred before, who were Riddle, so let's breed, and Summer. I'm interested to see these 2 as a pair. I really like the Arabian model, I cannot lie. It's so anatomically good. Everything about it is just like top notch. I absolutely love it. So let's breed these 2, and then I guess we can pick from like one of the original mares that we have. I'm tempted to do Sporkle again. Yeah, I'll do Sporkle again. Why not? So we do Sporkle and Chancellor. Now let's head back to Riddle and see what we get from her and Chancellor. I am hoping for something cute. Oh, okay. So Chancellor did give this foal their pattern. I think it was a Fado Vero, I think was the pattern name. I could be wrong. This is a colt. So we have our second stallion of the batch. Let's name him Admiral. I think that's quite a cool name. So we're going to go ahead and name him Admiral. And here he is grown up. He is a bay, which I love. He is a chocolatey bay, I think, like a darker bay. Really interesting pattern though, same as his dad. Let's go have a quick look at him. So he is a classic bay with the ombre pinto. That was it. It was the ombre pinto, not the ombre Tobiano, I think is what I said. I'm kind of liking the nun gene, just because I like to see some of the blander coats. I say blander coats, I mean like the ones that don't have like the really obvious pattern like the ombre pinto. So I'm hoping we do kind of see more of the plainer horses on the Arabians, much like Summer. Summer is definitely one of my favorites. Let's see what foal we get from her and Chancellor. Ooh, okay. I was just talking about the nun gene. Unless that's a bald face. It's actually quite confusing because there's a coat pattern that has like an integrated bald face, and there's an actual bald face pattern. So this is a mare. Let's go ahead and skip her and we'll have a look at her genes. I'm going to call her Suspicion because that's a cool name, I think. Here she is. Oh, she's very pretty. I'm not too keen on that face marking. Okay, yeah, so it's not the pattern, it is just a face marking. It's interesting to have, but I would prefer just the normal kind of like stripes. Maybe a couple socks on this. Oh, there is one sock. Oh, and there's a coronet. Ooh, I can't remember what that sock is called. Either way, it's cute. So Sporkle, I'm reckoning she's going to give us yet another foal with her pattern, because that's been 2 from her so far. Let's see. Okay, it was something completely new. I actually don't know where this coat has come from. I haven't seen anyone with that, I don't think. Another stallion, so we've got another colt. Let's go ahead and see what he looks like. So I've called him Gentle. I don't know why. I just feel like that's a cute name. He is an interesting pattern. Is it my favorite thing ever? No. But it's a Smoky Sabino. Interesting. I don't know who had the Smoky Sabino to give that to him. It probably was a bit of like a randomization. Oh wait, no, it's come from Sporkles, because Sporkles got the Smoky Sabino. No, I'm lying. Ombre Pinto is not Smoky Sabino. Okay, so I don't know where that one's come from then. Still an interesting pattern. Probably not my favorite. I do like that coat color though. That's a shame that that's got the pattern on it. The Blood Bay is really pretty. Okay, so that's all of them. And that gave us these. So we got Admiral, who I think is my favorite of this batch. We had Suspicion and we had Gentle. Nothing too crazy yet. Nothing that's like super out there. I can sort of track most of them from where like the genes are coming from. So I suppose the next course of action would be, I'm going to set this one as stud and use any of the mares because I'm not keeping track of who's related to who. Sorry. I do really like Summer, so I'm going to use Serpent at Summer. Is Serpent Summer's dad? Perhaps. Am I keeping track? No. Let's go ahead and do Risky again because I do love the dapples. I think those dapples are so nice and I'd love to see that on more of the foals. Let's do Serpent and Suspicion and see what we get. So you might notice I am leaning more towards like the blander horses. I don't know why. I just feel like they just suit the Arabians better. I mean, you obviously get the paints from the Pinehavens. I mean, then you also get the Rabicanos, but again, nothing too crazy I feel like is usually bred into Arabians, but maybe we'll be different this time. Let's see. Oh, this is a cute one. This one has the same bug that Rusty had. And I'll show you. If you haven't seen that video, you won't know what I'm talking about. It's a colt. Okay, we'll go with Chime. So if I just go back to this screen here, I'll show you what I mean. So this also happened in my breeding million gold horses. Oh, is that horse blind? Hold on, I'm gonna care for this foal because this looks strange. And someone commented that they just thought it was like super cute. And obviously when the horse like becomes an adult, the eyes fix itself. I think there was another texture issue before with the muzzle, but I'm not seeing that here now. But it's basically like either the foal looks like it has a bit of like cataracts or a bit of a lazy eye, because I was saying that the pupil is sort of like here, but it does sort of made the baby look a bit cross-eyed, which is so cute. I actually love that. I mean, obviously it's a racing game, so they're not really going to be focusing on little details like that, but I just think breeding a horse that, you know, ends up being blind in one eye or not like life-threatening issue, but something that's like a bit of a quirk is really interesting. And that's something don't think I've ever seen any other horse game do, because it doesn't serve, I guess, the game particularly well, but it's always an interesting thing to have happen, especially with the textures. So he's super cute, but unfortunately he won't be staying as a little baby. We are going to skip him to Stallion, and I believe his eyes get fixed as soon as he's grown up. It might actually be that coat pattern, because I think Rusty had that coat pattern as well. This horse does have Sporkle's coat pattern. Ah, that's why, because it came from Spark. Okay, so we saw there's Serpent twice. That's fine. So it came from Spark, who came from Sporkle, and that's why we're having this wavy Pinto appear a couple times. So here we go. Here's Chime. Chime took up a lot of time there, but it's fine. Next, let's do Risky. Hopefully we're seeing dapple transitions. Is that horse dappled? Yes, it's very faint, but that horse is dappled. Getting quite a few colts this breeding season, so let's go ahead and skip him to Stallion. I'm gonna call him Delicious, just because that's a really cute name to call a horse. And, oh, he's darkened. I like that. Okay, I wasn't too keen on his coat color when he was a foal, but I think this more matured color looks very good on him. The single sock is really cute, and of course the dapples coming through is just my absolute favorite. So here's Delicious. I think we've got one more to do, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, here's Suspicion. Let's see what we get from Suspicion. Oh, shut up. That horse is so pretty. Oh, I'm not the biggest fan of the super high socks, especially when it's just like 1 or 2 socks on the horse, which is a shame, but that coat color is gorgeous. That is, I'm going to tell you right now, that is a rich brown with a double dilution, and I can spot that from a mile away. If I'm wrong, I'm going to look so silly, but it's fine. I would see... I don't know why, this rich brown I can spot from like a mile away. It probably is because it's quite obvious. And it's actually slightly different than when it's on the thoroughbreds. I feel like it has an extended sort of grey area on the face. That's interesting. Really cute though. So this is Lucky. That was our 3rd batch. Yes, so we had Chime, we had Delicious, and we had Lucky. I honestly think Delicious is my favourite out of those 3. But as I said, do let me know in the comments. It's okay to have favoritism because we are just breeding for fun. So... I feel like Serpent has had a lot of time as the stud, so we'll go ahead and set Chancellor as a stud and just pick some random ones. Just see what we get. So here we go. Here's Chancellor. I think I want to definitely use Summer again because I really like Summer's coat. It's a shame about the dapples. I don't think there's any of our mares that have dapples. From like the newer batches, it's just Risky, so I'll do Risky again. I know, I've been using Risky quite a lot, but as I said, I really do like those dapples. So we'll pick one of the new mares. Let's do that. We could do, yeah, we'll do Lucky. Why not? We'll spice it up a bit. So here we go. Here's our 4th batch of horses. Let's start with Summer. Let's see what we've got. Please be cute. Okay, so that is same as, oh no, it isn't. That's a different pattern. I don't even know what that pattern's called, actually. You've stumped me, you little colt. Okay, let's skip to Stallion and see what he looks like grown up. Beach Artist is an interesting name. Let's go with that, because he kind of looks a sandy color. Oh, okay. He's no longer a sandy color. Never mind. That's fine. His coat is a smudged pinto. Interesting. Don't know who gave them the smudged pinto, but gorgeous either way. I actually really do like that horse. The more I'm looking at it, the more I'm like, that is a very pretty horse. And I like how the mane is multicolored as well. I don't know if that's like a newer thing or if they always had that, but I like that. I like that a lot. Let's do Risky again. I am hoping for dapples, please. Interesting. So these were the sparse spots. I cannot remember. Ooh, this horse has perfect stats and it's a filly. I don't think I've ever bred a perfect stat horse before. If you're wondering where it got the extra stats from, it's because it's from the breed, so you get extra stats on top of it for the breed bonus. And from what I know, I don't think that there's a model difference between the Thoroughbred foals, the Salé Francais foals, and the Arabian foals, so it is just the standard like foal model. I'm probably not going to race her, so we can skip her to mare. Aristocrat's Queen is a gorgeous name. Let's go with that. Okay, I really love that coat color. The coat pattern, I'm a bit like, it's okay, I guess. Not my favorite thing. Really, really love the big blaze, though. The big blaze is absolutely gorgeous. So we do have one more to have a look at, and this is from Lucky. This one should have more of a rounded, like, family tree. Okay. It's a bit bland. I'm hoping for a darker bay when it grows up. I'm hoping, because I really do like that big blaze. That big blaze is gorgeous, and I am seeing one tiny sock. It's trying to hide from us, but it's right in the corner. You can see the tiny sock. So let's go ahead and skip to mare. Thursday's a gorgeous name. Oh yes, she definitely darkened. Oh, she darkened a lot. Oh my goodness. Wow, Thursday's really gorgeous. Okay, interesting. So this is going to be hard for me to choose in this batch. So we had Beach Artist, Aristocrat's Queen, and Thursday. Thursday's nice, but not nice enough. Aristocrat's Queen is just got a gorgeous coat color, but Beach Artist is just like a little splash of like uniqueness. So I think my favorite out of those three is going to be Beach Artist for me. But I do really like Aristocrat's Queen. That's a tongue twister. She's a close second. Shall we do another breeding? Why not? Why not we treat ourselves? We have over 1 billion gold. Like, why not? If you're wondering how I got that amount of gold, I'm never going to tell. I'm kidding. I do actually have a gold guide. It's a little bit outdated now, but the premise is still the same. It's just do loads of races and don't buy things you don't need. And also don't breed unless you've got an amass of wealth, because it really kind of eats into your funds. And other than that, I've just been grinding a lot. That's how I got that. So I'm thinking for this next breeding, I'll actually pick one of the stallions that we bred, and I'm tempted to go with Delicious because he does have that dapples that I really want to see more of. So we'll set him as a stud. So then we'll just, I guess, pick some of the mares. We could even go back to like Sporkle, because I don't think Sporkle and Delicious are actually related. So that's quite nice. All right, let's do Sporkle and Delicious. Imagine Sporkle's coat with the dapples. That would be cute. That would be really, really cute. Actually, Sporkle's coat with the dapples and like socks and a blaze. Give me that, please. Maybe you could do Summer and Delicious, because I do really like Summer's coat color. So let's also do Delicious and let's do Aristocrat's That horse is making me look silly. I sound silly. I'm just going to call her Queen. So we'll breed Delicious and Queen. So, okay. Anyway, back to Sporkle. Let's see what foal we've got now. Ooh, very bland. Not much going on with this horse. I reckon it will darken, and yet another perfect score in the breeding. I'm just too good. I'm not doing it on purpose, but I'm just too good. So let's go ahead and skip her to mare. This is a mare. Vale is a lovely name. Let's get rid of the annoying section. Oh, she's gorgeous. Yes, I thought she was going to darken quite a bit with like a blockiness to her. So she's very pretty. It is quite bland though. We are very much in the bland section right now. Summer, I don't expect much from you, babe. It's fine. Let's see. Okay, I kind of like this. The big blaze, the 2 socks at the back. That's a good combo. And it's a filly. We love to see it. So I have accidentally bred quite a lot of horses with the nun pattern. Am I mad about it? No. Not really. I think I definitely came into this wanting more of the bland horses, as I said before, but now I'm kind of like, give me something a bit unique. See, this is cute. This is a really cute look. Like the 2 socks and the blaze. This coat color's really nice as well, so I can't complain too much. They are very nice. So let's finish off with Queen. I'm not saying their full name anymore. Oh yes, we got the Dapples! Oh, it's a colt again. The Dapples have not gone onto any of the fillies, I don't think. I could be wrong, I can't remember. But we have finally got our Dapples, and I love this. There's 2 socks at the back again with the stripe. This is a really pretty foal, I can't lie to you. Really, really pretty. Let's skip him to Stallion and see what we get. I'm gonna call him Eagle. Oh, it looks like he's darkened. Oh, actually, he's pretty much the same color, actually. He's gorgeous. Yeah, I mean, the other 2 were pretty bland. We had Vale, nice enough coat color. It's just the classic black with the cream dilution. A gnome pattern, classic bay with the champagne dilution. I like this one slightly more than Vale's coat color. And as I said, the 2 socks and the stripe are really nice. But Eagle, the classic brown with the dapples, that is a look that I like very, very much. Let's go for one more breeding. Why the heck not? We're going to use Eagle. Actually, no. You know what? We're not going to use Eagle. We're going to use Beach Artist, because I think we need to try as a final effort to spice up our gene pool a little bit. So let's use Beach Artist, and we'll use Riddle. I feel like we haven't used Riddle at all yet. Those 2 will be good, I think. I'm going to do Beach Artist and Risky just to see what we've got. Just to see if that gives us anything. And we do have one more slot, and I'm just going to do Sporkle again just because she's gorgeous. We'll end off with a bang, and we'll do it with Sporkle. So, let's see what Riddle has in stock. Okay, I can track back where that coat pattern has come from. Not the biggest fan of that like half bald face look. Coat color's cute though. I reckon she's gonna lighten like the mum. And as I said, I'm not the biggest fan of that. I'll call you Pharaoh, even though it's a girl. I think Pharaoh was a man's name. Okay. I don't think she lightened. It's interesting. I was going for interesting, so I got what I was looking for. Can't complain there. Let's see what Risky has given us. Okay, that's 2. That's twice. We've got the same pattern. Okay, I'm feeling like that must have come from the dad's genes to have happened twice. Or they both share the same genes. Adventure Horse. That's a great name for a horse. I love that. Just call it Adventure Horse. He is pretty. I actually really like that coat color. Let's see if Sporkle will also give us that coat pattern. I'm going to be shocked if it does. No way. No, okay, never mind. I think this is the same one as the dad's Beach Artist, I think. Could be wrong. So this is also a stallion. Kumquat is not a name that I want. Bias is a cool name. It sounds like it's short for Tobias. So, oh goodness, this horse is glowing. I'm actually getting flashbanged by this horse. That is so bright. Oh my goodness. The glare coming off of that is crazy. Okay. Oh gosh, even in the view, it's really... Okay, there's a lot of light coming off that horse. So that's the rich brown with the double cream dilution and a smudged pinto. Interesting. So of the last batch, we had Pharaoh, Adventure Horse, and Bias. I think I like Adventure Horse the most out of all of them just because it has a cool name, I think. I'm being a bit biased, haha, and picking Adventure Horse because of the name. Pharaoh's really cool as well, and I would like to like Bias, but oh my goodness, I cannot see when I look at the horse. So we now have a full stable of Arabians. That was really interesting to breed, since we weren't breeding like specific coat colors. We were just doing a breed, which we've never had to do before because they've all been thoroughbreds. So I'll scroll through the horses and you can let me know what your ultimate favorite one is in the comments below. And as I said before, feel free to check out pinehavenponies.co.uk. We're selling Breyer model horses and you can get your hands on one for the best price on the market because we're always doing sales and coupons and all of that fun stuff. So check it out, linked down below. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay positive and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.